Alright, hello everyone, this is Eternal Blitz here, and I just streamed earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream later today, but I'll let you guys know if I do. I said it's been a while since the past Blender tutorial, so I'm going to do this again, and I kind of reviewed what I did in the first video. Basically, I introduced, I believe it was planes. Turning a plane into a shape. Actually, hold on, let me check that up right back. Alright guys, so, I went over again what I did, and I did do a video, I forgot to upload it, I guess. It was a tutorial where I used planes. So this time, I am going to use planes instead of a cube. So, I'm just gonna get you guys aware of the terms of using Blender. So, you're gonna be able to see this stuff. So if there's any confusion, just look at the bottom left. I have this little neat doodad there. It even does mouse clicks. So as always, I'm going to go to perspective ortho. I'm gonna select all of it and delete. So now we have this, and I'm going to start us immediately with a plane. And also, I'm going to be doing this mainly for FNAF type models, just because my audience, who I've been wanting Blender tutorials to make for, is it's like FNAF stuff. They want to do FNAF stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. Also, the Shift tab activates this little magnet thing. R to rotate. You can see it over there. Just gonna get rid of that again. Front. I'm going to click tab to go to edit mode. I'm going to drag this over here. And, okay. So now I'm gonna actually optimize this for me. And I'm going to click on here. This is modifiers, add modifier, and we're going to have the mirror modifier. And I'm not sure if I used this in the previous tutorial. So I'm gonna have that, and I might as well add a Solidify Modifier. I'm going to just extrude this a bit. That's enough. Alright, so we're gonna start constructing the head frame, and you're gonna make it not cubic. So I'm going to kind of move this all over here. And we're gonna grab these two. You can hold Shift and click to select two vertices, and click E to extrude, and I'm just going to kind of go around and make the shape of an eye, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Okay, so now I've gotten the majority of the shape. Now let me show you how to make how to make a plane here, well, a surface, so that you can kind of bridge these two together. So I'm going to click C so I get the circle thing. You can scroll up and down the mouse wheel to kind of make the circle wider. Actually, do this, right click, and we're going to click F, and that's going to make that. It's going to look really nice. So now we have a general eye shape. Alright, so we're going to go back here, and I might add a subsurf now. I'm going to get rid of the subsurf later on, but just for it to look nice, we'll have it for now. So it looks all smooth. Click tab to get back into edit mode, and I'm going to extrude this vertex down a bit. Click C, and I'm going to do F again to make it a flat surface. I'm going to do it again. This isn't necessary, I just want to do this to make it a little bit more convenient for me. And I'm going to bring this up a bit. Okay, and that's kind of where I want it to be. So now I have this. I'm not too sure what I'm going to make, but we're just going to take it up from here. So now I'm going to make this face shape a little less flat. First, I want to click N so I can open this menu, click display, grid floor, X and Y, deselect that. Now it looks really nice. Okay, so I'm going to circle and select these. I'm going to press O on my keyboard, and it should activate this thing. Which means when I'm going to move this, it's going to bring, it is also going to move the vertices that are connected to it just a little bit, to be a little bit more natural. So, going to just kind of drag this back a bit. Select this, drag this back a bit. And let's bring this just a little bit, make it smoother. And then finally, I'll bring this back. I'll bring this up a little bit. It's part of the brow. And now we've made a not flat, well, not completely flat shape. I'm also going to grab these things along the vertex, the midsection of it, and gonna bring this a bit forward. And then I'm gonna select these two, bring a little further up. I'll just kind of shape it a bit. You can do really whatever you want at this point. This is just to make it look a little nicer. Oh, I do not like that, so I'm actually going to click O, so I can undo that, just so that it doesn't mess with this midsection right there. Also, if you want to look really nice, you can just put smooth there, and now it looks all smooth and stuff. Alright, so now that we have this, I'm going to construct a forehead of some sort. So I'm just going to select all these right here. Going to click on the right view, and I'm just going to extrude them. Okay, I'm done with the head, but now it has this weird little indentation thing. So I'm going to try to fix that. It's pretty easy. Just grab these, and we're just going to drag these up a bit. Drag these up. And we're going to drag these down. And just might drag this down just a little bit, just to have a nice little indentation at the top. And I'll grab these and kind of smooth it out. Now I'm going to extrude this. Let's just kind of make this a little bit more flat. And we've got this general shape. We can connect these. And just keep selecting these things, and yeah, I'll cut out at this point. Okay, now I have this shape, and it does look a little weird, so I'm going to try to form the head a little bit better. I'm just gonna grab these, just pull this up a bit, pull this up a bit. I'm just gonna pull these up, maybe to the right a bit more. I'm gonna make this a little bit less angular, I'm gonna make it a little bit more round and less that. Okay, so I'm going to try to bisect it, because I do want to make it have some kind of brow. So I'm going to bisect. And I'm going to scroll down here and click bisect. and it's not going to be perfect. So I'm just going to leave it there, and I'm going to drag this up. Pull this to the side. There we go. Now I have this nice brow. Actually raise that. I can even pull this out a bit. Now it's got that nice pointed tip. I can pull this and make it a little bit smoother. I can even pull the brow down. If I want it to look a little bit more angry. Also, I'm going to go take this. I'm going to W, subdivide, and grab this middle vertice. Delete that. I'm going to make this a little bit rounded. And I can pull this down a bit. Pull this up. And that can be the ear thing. Actually, I'm gonna undo that. I don't like that. I'm probably just gonna keep it at this. If you want ear holes, that's what you would do. Although I personally am not gonna have ear holes, so I'm just gonna. Okay, so now we have a kind of general head structure. So now I'm going to move on to a snout. Alright, there we go. Now we got a snout that I like. Gonna bring this up. Alright. Also by the OS key, that's just control. Okay, so I think this is good for snout. I'm gonna grab this. Right. Going to extrude this into a snout. Okay, I think this is long enough. So now I'm just gonna make it kind of thinner. Okay, so now I got the general shape of the nose that I want. Well, this snout as a whole. Just gonna indent a bit. And I'm gonna make this a little bit less flat. so now we're starting to form a head. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the top jaw. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of shape this. And to make this look a little interesting. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done now. I'm just going to kind of extrude this out a little bit, make it just a little bit more rounded at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just going to increase the solidify. Yeah, I like that. I like giving it that thickness that it has. And I'm gonna go over here, subdivide, and let's leave this. And we can give it some nostrils. There we go, that looks pretty nice. Make this look a little bit wider and just drag it a little bit. Alright, so now that we did that, now let's start with textures. So, I'm going to grab a texture here. It doesn't really matter what we're going to do here, but I'm going to go grab an image. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I grabbed 2 image files that I'm going to use as a texture. So, hold on, before I do anything, I'm going to make the snout a little shorter. Just want to make this not as long. That's pretty good. I am going to take this, and I want it to be a greenish color. So, I like this. With the specular, I'm going to give this kind of a green, cute color, but it doesn't really matter. Click on here, new, we want it to be image. So I'm going to go grab my images, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed my 2 images. Just going to go up to the top one first. And I think in the previous thing I said to use generated, but now we're going to use UV. So we're not going to change anything right there. We're going to go up here, turn color off, and we're going to turn normal on. So I'm going to go ahead and get a few suns. So let's get a sun here, Option G or Alt G. I'm just going to position this like right there. I'm going to make this like a pinkish color. Shift D to duplicate. I'm going to make this a kind of blue color. Shift D again, and I'm going to bring this right here, and this is going to be a white. So material, and what we're going to do is actually, okay, I need to go over to this other texture. I'm gonna do the same with this. Turn color off, normal on, and we're gonna do U. We're gonna click U once we have everything selected, and unwrap. So now it does this. I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to click UV image editor and grab this. And I'm just gonna kind of press S, which is the resize key. And there we go. Now we have this. And now it's really up to you just how you want to edit these settings. So like if I want this to be 0.01. Well, if I want this one to be the larger one and I want this one to be the less prominent, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do just 0.01. That looks pretty nice. I like that. It's a little bit smoother. And I'm going to go over here and change this to 0.3. Yeah, I like this a lot, so I'm going to go 0.6, and let's slowly make our way up to a kind of thing we like. 0.8. Might as well just go 1. I like this. I might have color, and I might just change the color to be a green in an external software or whatever. But yeah, this is how you would do that. This is how you would do textures through UV and how to make the models in using Solidify, Subdivision Surface, and Mirror. And you can do pretty much anything with this. This is just a generic shape thing. It's not really of much importance. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Probably going to be a live stream, but we'll see. Peace.